Hello everyone, welcome to Safety Webcast. In this video, we are going to see the steps on how to enable the registration campaign policy to set up Microsoft Authenticator app in Azure Active Directory. We can use Microsoft Authenticator app for multi-factor authentication in Azure to provide an additional level of security. You can nudge users to set up Microsoft Authenticator app during sign-in. Users will go through the regular sign-in, perform multi-factor authentication, and then be prompted to set up Microsoft Authenticator application. You can include or exclude users or groups to control who gets nudged to set up the application. This allows targeted campaigns to move users from less secure authentication methods to Microsoft Authenticator application. In the last video, we have enabled multi-factor authentication for Test User 4. But Test User 4 is not using Microsoft Authenticator app for the multi-factor authentication. Instead, he is using verification code on his phone to complete the multi-factor authentication. So in this video, we will create the registration campaign policy to nudge Test User 4 to set up Microsoft Authenticator app for multi-factor authentication. There are few requirements to be aware of. First, your organization must have enabled Azure Active Directory multi-factor authentication. Second, user must not have already set up Microsoft Authenticator application for push notifications on their account. Third, admins need to enable users for Microsoft Authenticator app using one of these policies. Multi-factor authentication registration policy, in which users will need to be enabled for notification through mobile application. Or you can use authentication methods policy, in which users will need to be enabled for the Microsoft Authenticator and the authentication mode set to any or push. If the policy is set to passwordless, the user will not be eligible for the nudge. So enough talk, let's see a registration campaign policy in action. Let's sign in to the Azure Active Directory portal using an account with global administrator permissions. You can access Azure Active Directory portal using the URL https://aad.portal.azure.com. From the Azure Active Directory portal, click on Azure Active Directory. We are using the user account with global administrator role in this video to perform the steps. First, we will enable the Microsoft Authenticator app in Authentication Methods policy. Under Manage, click on Security. Under the Manage menu, select Authentication Methods. We are on Policies page. Under Methods, click on Microsoft Authenticator. You can enable it for all users or selected users first to test it out. Select Yes to enable it. I'll choose Selected Users option as we just want to enable for Test User 4. Let's select Selected Users. Click on Add Users and Groups link. From the list, select the user account, for example, Test User 4. Click on Select. We can verify that under Target, Test User 4 is listed. Click on these three dots and select Configure. Within the policy, you should have either any or push selected as an authentication mode. In our case, as you can see, any is selected. Click on Done. Click on Save to save the changes. We can see the confirmation message. The policy was successfully saved. We can see Microsoft Authenticator method is now enabled for one user. Under Target, we can verify one user and status is enabled. So with all the requirements in place, let's see how we can configure the registration campaign policy. Under Manage, click on Registration Campaign. By default, Registration Campaign Policy State is set to Microsoft Manage. Click on Edit to modify the settings. Click on drop-down arrow to change the state to Enable. In addition to choosing who can be nudged, you can define how many days a user can postpone or snooze the nudge. Click on drop-down arrow to select the days that user can snooze. Here, I'm going to select 0 days. 0 days means that the user is prompted every day. The user can still skip the wizard, but it is reminded on daily basis. You can choose number of days as per your requirement. Select any users or groups to exclude from this registration campaign. For that, you simply need to click on this link to define user or group which you want to exclude. Choose the groups and users you would like to prompt to set up Microsoft Authenticator push notifications. Under the authentication method for Microsoft Authenticator, as you can see, all users are included. You can include users or groups as per your requirement. To do so, you just need to click on All Users link. Choose the groups and users you would like to prompt to set up Microsoft Authenticator push notifications. Choose Select Users and Groups Radio button. Click on Add Users and Groups link. And from the list, select a Test User 4. Click on Select. Under Target, verify Test User 4 is selected. Save the changes by clicking on Save button at bottom. We get the confirmation that the policy was successfully saved. Under Authentication method, we can verify for Microsoft Authenticator, one user is included. In this example, I have enabled it for my test user named Test User 4. Remember, Test User 4 has already registered for Azure Multi-Factor Authentication using his mobile phone number. Once your configuration is ready, please click on Save to apply the settings. So let me click on Save. And we can see the confirmation message. The policy was successfully saved. Remember, it can take some time before the policy becomes active. At the point, your users are starting to receive the nudge when they log on to the Azure Active Directory. I didn't find any exact time duration when the policy will start applying. So I'm going to pause the video recording, and when I see the nudge option, I'll resume the recording again. Okay, I have tested it and now it is working perfectly fine. Test User 4 signs in, like always, is prompted to do Azure Multi-Factor Authentication. After this was successful, he is now prompted for the second time to enroll for the Microsoft Authenticator app. Let me show you the steps. Open New in Private window. Type URL https://myaccount.microsoft.com and press Enter key. Sign in with Test User 4's credential, which is user4@msftvwebcaster.onmicrosoft.com. After entering the username, click on Next. Enter the user password and click on Sign in. As you can see, user is prompted for multi-factor authentication. Let's complete it. Let's click here to receive verification code on provided mobile phone. Enter the code 364004 and click on Verify to complete the multi-factor authentication. After a successful logon with multi-factor authentication, the user will see the nudge option. Improve your sign-in. Better guard your account with the Microsoft Authenticator app. Prove who you are easily through push notifications. When the user hits Not Now, he or she is going to snooze the nudge. In our configuration example, we have used 0 days, which implies it will daily nudge end user to set up Authenticator app. And if user click on next, the enrollment of the Microsoft Authenticator app will start. So let's click on next. At this point, the user is prompted with the normal experience to start the enrollment for Microsoft Authenticator app. So now let's click on next to set up Microsoft Authenticator app for this user account TestUser4. Hit next. Click next. On your mobile phone, open Microsoft Authenticator app. Click on add account on your mobile phone. Tap on work or school account. Tap on scan QR code to scan this QR code. Scan the given QR code with your mobile phone. Now the TestUser4's account is added successfully into Microsoft Authenticator app. After that, click on next on your computer screen to continue. You will be prompted to approve the sign-in in Microsoft Authenticator app. Tap on approve to approve the sign-in for our TestUser4. After that, your phone will ask for biometric authentication or you need to enter the passcode. Once you enter the passcode or complete the biometric authentication, here you will see one notification, that notification approved. You have successfully set up Microsoft Authenticator app. Let's click on next to continue. We can see the confirmation message that Microsoft Authenticator app was successfully registered with the given timestamp. Once the user has walked through the whole wizard, the Microsoft Authenticator app is configured, but even better, it is immediately set as the default method for second factor authentications for the user account. And that we can see here. Default sign-in method, Microsoft Authenticator notification. So now TestUser4 has successfully registered for Microsoft Authenticator app with the help of registration campaign policy. Let me click on done to complete the process. Now user can successfully sign in to my account web page. Let me click on security info. And here we can see both methods are there, phone base and Microsoft Authenticator. But under default sign-in methods, we can verify Microsoft Authenticator notification is selected as the default sign-in. So next time when our TestUser4 sign in to the Azure Active Directory, he need to complete the multi-factor authentication using Microsoft Authenticator app. In the last step, we also want to monitor the user activity of enrollments as an administrator. So go back to the Azure Active Directory Admin Center web interface. Under monitoring, click on registration and reset events. Here we are still not able to see the entry for our TestUser4. So let me click on refresh. Still entries are not there, so I think we need to wait a little longer. Okay, still we are not able to see any logs entry for TestUser4, so I'm going to refresh the entire web page. So let me click over here to refresh the entire web page and let's see what happens. Okay, still no entries for TestUser4. And now we can see the entry for a TestUser4. This is the timestamp, and under UPN we can see the username of user4, which is user4@msftwebcaster.onmicrosoft.com. This is the name of user TestUser4, and under activity we can see registration. Method use is mobile phone and the status is success. Let me click on user registration details again. And here we can see the status of our user4. TS user 4 multi-factor authentication is capable, yes. And here we can see math registered, mobile phone and Microsoft Authenticator app for push notifications. So as you can see, this new feature works pretty smoothly in Azure Active Directory. So that concludes the video on how to configure the registration campaign policy to set up Microsoft Authenticator app for user account in Azure Active Directory. Thank you all for watching this video. Have a nice day.